We have always looked to the stars to discover who we are.
For over half a century and across 5 generations, young and old, Star Trek has inspired us with its vision of the future.
Let's see what's out there.
Today, that future is here. An entire universe of Star Trek is streamed right to your screen on Paramount+. And in just 3 years, the Star Trek universe has expanded at warp speed, starting with Discovery, which brought the look and feel of our Star Trek movies to television.
Let's show them who we are.
We took another leap forward with the return of Picard, Trek's first true adult drama.
Brace yourselves!
And we crossed into a new frontier of teenage comedy with the animated Lower Decks. Plus, 2 more Star Trek adventures are on the horizon.
Let us begin.
Strange New Worlds, the adventures of Captain Pike, Number 1, and Lieutenant Commander Spock as they embark on the maiden voyages of the Enterprise.
Headed.
Followed by Star Trek Prodigy, the first animated Trek show for children. Each of these shows features eye-popping, big-screen visuals with characters who reflect the best in all of us and are available anytime, inviting our audience to experience what's truly special about Star Trek. Adventure, exploration, friendship, and family, and the belief that we can set aside our differences to create a brighter future of inclusion and optimism.
Let's fly.
The structural integrity of the missile appears to be intact.
Good spot right here. Yeah, mark it.
Isn't it amazing? This ship used to be a nuclear missile. It's a boyhood fantasy, Data. I must have seen this ship hundreds of times in the Smithsonian, but I was never able to touch it.
So, what is it you want me to do?
Simple. Conduct your warp flight tomorrow morning, just as you planned.
Why tomorrow morning?
Because at 11 o'clock, an alien ship will begin passing through this solar system.
Alien, you mean extraterrestrials?
Tomorrow morning, when they detect the warp signature from your ship and realize that humans have discovered how to travel faster than light, they decide to alter their course. And they make first contact with Earth, right here.
Engage!
Warp field is looking good. Structural integrity is holding. Speed, 20,000 kilometers per second.
Sweet Jesus!
Relax, Doctor. I'm sure they're just here to give us a send-off. 30 seconds to warp threshold. Approaching light speed.
We're at critical velocity!
That should be enough. Throttle back. Take us out of warp.
Live long and prosper. Thanks.
These Klingons, they're anxious to get their man back. Fine. I can have my ship ready to go in 3 days. We'll take him back home. Alive.
What about your crew? Your comm officer's in Brazil. You haven't selected a medical officer yet?
3 days, that's all I need.
Don't screw this up.
Think of it. You'd be the first human to talk to these people. Do you really want someone else to do it?
This confirms that I was transferred to your command at 0800 hours. Reporting for duty.
Wow. Whoa!
Takes practice.
Today, we are about to cross a new threshold. For nearly a century, we've waded ankle deep in the ocean of space. Now it's finally time to swim.
Imagine it. Thousands of inhabited planets at our fingertips. And we'll be able to explore those strange new worlds and seek out new life and new civilizations. This engine will let us go boldly where no man has gone before.
Your translators have been programmed for red jelly. However, you'll encounter numerous other species. Many of them are known to be impatient with newcomers.
They're called phase pistols. They have 2 settings, stun and kill. It would be best not to confuse them.
Enterprise needs its captain! Give me the weapon!
I said go!
Situation must be analyzed logically.
I don't remember the captain analyzing anything in back view on that roof.
That is a specious analogy.
Let's go.
All life is born from chaos. The world doesn't always adhere to logic. Sometimes down is up. And sometimes when you're lost, you're found.
The Klingon Empire has been in disarray for generations.
We've encountered them.
We have been waiting for someone worthy of our attention.
Captain, incoming!
Change is the essential process of all existence, Commander Burnham.
Go!
You must challenge your preconceptions, or they most certainly will challenge you.
What the hell is going on this ship?
Run!
We are creating a new way to fly.
Better hurry. I'm getting very close to...
You're mad.
I'm mud. You chose to do the right thing. Even a great cost to yourself. You helped start a war. Don't you want to help me end it?
But I don't know what to do.
Check the circuit.
All operating, sir.
Can't be the screen then.
Definitely something out there, Captain. Headed this way.
11 survivors from crash. Gravity and oxygen within limits. Food and water obtainable. But unless. The message faded at that point, sir.
Address Intercraft.
System open.
This is the captain. Our destination is the Talos star group. Our time warp, factor 7.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt. This is your captain? Our mission.
To chart the stars. Push the boundaries of what is known. And what is possible.
I'm standing on the surface of a comet.
I love this job.
These people, this crew, I believe we can do anything.
You wanted to seek out new life.
Go where the aliens are.
Your presence is blasphemy.
Let's talk about this. Find some
I think that went well.
Perhaps we should kiss.
That seems logical.
Maybe we don't touch anything else. Just a suggestion.
The whole future hangs in the balance.
No one can know the future. One can only follow one's instincts.
You're the best of Starfleet.
Our ability to work together, that's our greatest strength. Let's show them what you got.
We have always looked to the stars to discover who we are. And hidden there was a message. A secret made of space and time. Visible only to those open enough to receive it.
Captain Christopher Pike requests permission to come aboard.
Well, Commander, this is awkward, but the best way to get into a cold stream is to jump right in. I'm here to take command of the Discovery under Regulation 19, Section C.
Your directive is only instituted when an imminent threat is detected.
Federation sensors picked up 7 red bursts, spread out across more than 30,000 light years.
These mysterious signals are beyond anything we understand. Is it a greeting? A declaration of malice? Let's find out.
Aye, sir.
To impact.
I am in total free fall.
Trust us. Discovery has you. Right, ladies?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, dear.
This is the power of math, people!
We have someone in common.
My foster brother, Mr. Spock.
He took leave.
It's as if he'd run into a question he couldn't answer.
Spock is linked to these signals, and he needs help. We're on a collision course with a pulsar.
Oh, what a relief. Thought we were all gonna die.
Wherever our mission takes us, we'll try to have a little fun along the way. Ruffle a few feathers.
I look forward to it.
Hit it. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Linus, you okay? You look a little...
I couldn't believe it when the bartender told me who you are.
Why are you talking to me, man?
Your father was captain of a starship for 12 minutes. He saved 800 lives, including yours. I dare you to do better. Enlist in Starfleet.
You will experience fear. Fear in the face of certain death.
Pull your chute!
We received a distress call.
I've been waiting for this day my whole life. This day of reckoning.
We've got no captain and no first officer to replace him.
Yeah, we do.
You are capable of deciding your own destiny. The question is, which path will you choose?
James T. Kirk was a great man, but that was another life.
They're locking torpedoes. Emergency evasive!
Fire everything!
Did another Earth ship once probe out of the galaxy as we intend to do? What happened to it out there? Is this some warning they've left behind?
Your move, Captain.
We should have intercepted by now. The bridge said they'd call.
I'll have you checkmated your next move.
Materializer ready, sir. Bring it aboard. Old-style ship recorder. They could be ejected when something threatened the ship.
More like destroyed the ship in this case. Look at it.
Have I ever mentioned you play a very irritating game of chess, Mr. Spock?
Irritating. Ah, yes. One of your Earth emotions. We're now traveling faster than is possible for normal space. To any planet, any era. We can go back in time.
We may risk it someday, Mr. Spock.
I'm sorry. Please! I want to live!
In this galaxy, there's a mathematical probability of 3 million Earth-type planets. And in all of the universe, 3 million galaxies like this. And in all of that, and perhaps more, only one of each of us. Don't destroy the one named Kirk.
An alien object of unbelievable destructive power is less than 3 days away from this planet. The only starship in interception range is the Enterprise.
The cloud is definitely a power field of some kind.
You haven't logged a single star hour in 2.5 years.
Measures. My God.
That plus your unfamiliarity with the ship's redesign, in my opinion, sir.
We are under attack.
Seriously jeopardizes this mission.
On Vulcan, I began sensing a consciousness from a source more powerful than I have ever encountered. I believe it may hold my answers. If this is as important to him as he says it is, how do we know
That he wouldn't put his own interests ahead of the ship's?
Jim? I should have known.
You didn't expect to find me.
You're hiding behind rules and regulations.
Who am I hiding
From yourself, Admiral.
Lieutenant Savick was right. You never have faced death.
Logic clearly dictates that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Sensors indicate a vessel in our area, closing fast.
He tasks me. He tasks me, and I shall have him. I wanted you to know who it was who had beaten you.
Here it comes.
Ray shields.
Fire!
From hell's heart, I stab at you.
My father says that you have been my friend. You came back for me. Why would you do this?
Because the needs of the one outweigh the needs of the many.
Help me, Jim. Take me home.
Bones, we are. We are home.
Then perhaps it's not too late.
The Enterprise is 20 years old.
We'd hoped to take her back to Genesis.
In your absence, Genesis has become a galactic controversy. Until the Federation Council makes policy, you are all under orders not to discuss with anyone your knowledge of Genesis.
May I ask why?
Consider it a quarantine planet and a forbidden subject.
I've come a long way for the power of Genesis.
And what do I find? A weakling human, a Vulcan boy, and a woman.
The Genesis wave. His cells could have been regenerated.
The most powerful destructive force ever created. Surrender your vessel. I give 2 minutes for you and your gallant crew.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Spare me your human platitudes, Kirk. Why did you leave him on Genesis? Spock trusted you. You denied him his future.
Of all the souls I have encountered, his was the most human.
He entrusted you with his very essence, with everything that was not of the body. He asked you to bring him to us. Kirk.
If you do this, you'll never sit in the captain's chair again.
Warp speed.
Emergency power!
If we don't help each other, we'll die here.
Perfect. Then that's the way it shall be.
He would have found a way if there was that much at stake. Spock would have found a way.
Yes. But how?
Remember,
I have been, and ever shall be, your friend.
Spock, the retraining of your mind has been in the Vulcan way, so you may not understand feelings. But as my son, you have them. They will surface.
Permission to come aboard.
Permission granted. It appears to be a probe, Captain. From an intelligence unknown to us.
Its signal is damaging everything in its path.
do not approach Earth. The transmissions of an orbiting probe are causing critical damage to this planet. It has almost totally ionized our atmosphere. All power sources have failed. We cannot survive unless a way can be found to respond to the probe.
Specifically, humpback whales.
We're going to attempt time travel.
You're proposing that we go backwards in time, find humpback whales, then bring them forward in time, drop them off, and hope to hell they tell this probe what to go do with itself.
I believe we have arrived at the latter half of the 20th century.
Don't tell me. You're from outer space.
No, I'm from Iowa. I only work in outer space.
There's no purpose here.
How did a ship get inside here?
The more important question, how do we get it out?
Join us. You always wanted to see the stars.
On behalf of Starfleet, welcome aboard.
What is that?
Have you ever even flown a ship before?
No. Does it show?
Ah! Disabling gravity.
Okay.
We get to go there and explore it.
This ought to be good.
It appears we are fighting now.
No one shall escape. Get me my ship! There goes our exit.
We're so dead!
Fire the pew 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 button.
I don't see a pew 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 button.
Just hit them all until it goes pew pew.
Woo! We got phasers, baby!
I've seen my share of wayward crews, and I can tell you this. You've got potential.
¿Crees que tu mundo está a salvo? Eso es una ilusión. Disfruta tus últimos momentos de paz.
Ya escucharon lo que pasó en Londres. El culpable es de nuestros mejores agentes.
Los comandantes cometieron un crimen que yo no puedo perdonar. Nadie de ustedes está a salvo.
¡Salgan ya!
Ahora sí tengo tu atención.
Puede ser el principio. Solicito permiso para buscarlo.
La flota estelar no aprueba venganzas, Kirk.
Tal vez debería, señor.
Jim, ¿no vas a buscar a ese hombre o sí? No tengo idea de lo que debo hacer. Solo sé lo que puedo hacer.
Si lo hacemos, que sea ahora. No pasaremos. Si pasamos, cabemos.
Bien, lo hicimos.
No estoy muy seguro de que eso califique.
Debí matar a hombres y mujeres inocentes.
Te voy a castigar por lo que hiciste.
No tienes idea de lo que has hecho. Voy a pasar sobre sus cadáveres.
¡Corre!
Tiene más armas. Más hombres.
Hay que disparar antes.
Yo soy mejor.
¿En qué?
En todo.
Is that music?
It's a good choice.
Hey, well played.
We got no ship. No crew. How are we gonna get out of this one?
We will find hope in the impossible.
Well, at least I won't die alone.
Well, that's just typical. Let's hope this doesn't get messy.
This is where it begins, Captain. This is where the frontier pushes back.
What the hell is this?
I know why you're here. Why we are all here.
Okay, let's never do that again.
Savick. David?
Admiral, David is dead.
Klingon bastard, you killed my son.
Oh. I've never trusted Klingons. And I never will. I can never forgive them for the death of my boy.
They are dying.
Let them die.
Klingon bastard.
The Klingon Empire has roughly 50 years of life left.
We have volunteered to rendezvous with the Klingon vessel which is bringing Chancellor Gorkon to Earth.
They're animals, Jim.
There is an historic opportunity here.
I have so wanted to meet you, Captain. From one warrior to another.
I offer a toast. The undiscovered country.
We haven't fired.
According to our databanks, we have.
Kirk and Dr. McCoy will stand trial.
We didn't kill Gork.
Somebody up there wants you out of the way.
Don't let it end this way, Captain.
my pain.
Let us explore it together. Each man hides a secret pain.
What is it you seek?
We have a dangerous situation out on Nimbus 3.
I have no desire to harm these innocents, but do not put me to the test. I implore you.
You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Perhaps I have, Captain.
Shoot him!
You and Cyborg have the same father, but different mothers.
Our destination is the planet Shaka.
You can't expect us to stand by while you take the ship into the Great Barrier.
What you fear is the unknown.
Spock, my only concern is getting the ship back. You're either with me or you're not. I don't want my pain taken away. I need my pain.
Captain's log. Stardate 57436.2. First contact is a delicate, high-stakes operation of diplomacy. One must be ready for anything.
Are you pretending to do a captain's log?
We're all supposed to keep logs.
Okay, let me listen to it.
No, go away. Leave me alone.
I can't believe you're wasting your shore leave on this.
I can't believe it! This is the greatest ship I've ever seen!
Hey, you! Green girl!
Pump
this! Don't pass out!
Oh. Sorry.
I'm good at exploring strange new worlds and solving space mysteries.
Let's see what I got assigned.
Holodeck waste removal.
That's Klingon prison stuff.
Ensign, do you see a captain's chair in your future?
I hope so, ma'am. Hey, if I part my hair like this, do I look more promotable or less?
The Cerritos might be falling apart, but that's our job to keep it together.
Ensign, you are a natural-born warrior.
Okie dokie.
And we're here?
No, we're actually way down here.
Keep it moving, lower decks.
Next.
My senior staff are always up for a challenge.
Nothing like a cold beer after a smooth second contact.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah!
It is better down here where the real action is.
We're gonna surf side by side.
An elite team. We're not really elite. We're more like the cool, scrappy underdogs.
We are so getting fired for this.
Attention all decks! Lives are at stake, but our crew is ready and focused.
Ooh, this is the new shuttle with the blast shield. It's a blast shield,
Nope,
it's a blast shield. And it comes down and it goes up. Blast
Stop
shield! We live on a spaceship. Nobody is dying from a spear wound. Hang in there, you got this.
Space, the funnest frontier? Long-range sensors have located a very sexy...
Oh, no! Definitely no to this, and also that.
You almost phasered me!
Calm down. It's set to, it was set to stun.
You know, maybe this isn't about an empty house. Maybe it's about that empty chair on the bridge of the Enterprise. Ever since I left Starfleet.
Recently, I'd become very much aware that there were fewer days ahead than there are behind.
They say time is the fire in which we burn.
We think that Soren has developed a weapon. A terrible weapon.
Soren doesn't care about weapons or power. He just cares about getting back to the Nexus. It's a doorway. If you go, you're not gonna care about anything. Not the ship and Soren, all you'll want is to stay in the Nexus. And you're not gonna want to come back.
Now you'll have to excuse me, Captain. I have an appointment with Eternity, and I don't want to be late.
In his nightmares, he can see them. In his mind, he can hear them.
Locutus.
In his soul, he can feel them.
I've just received a report from Deep Space 5. Long-range sensors have picked up...
Yes, I know. The Borg. Set a course for Earth. Maximum warp.
Now, in Earth's darkest hour, he must fight them again.
Captain, Earth. Life signs?
Population approximately 9 billion. All Borg.
How?
Time travel. They went back and assimilated Earth. Changed history. I must follow them back. Repair whatever damage they've done.
But this time, they must travel to the past.
April 4th, 2063.
To save our future.
You're all astronauts on some kind of Star Trek. They invade our space, and we fall back. They assimilate entire worlds, and we fall back. Not again. The line must be drawn here.
It looks like the control deck's 26 up to 11.
Mr. Data and I are returning to the ship. Don't let them touch you!
Captain!
Data! We must activate the auto-destruct sequence. You want to destroy the ship and run away. You coward.
If you were any other man, I would kill you where you stand.
Let's rock and roll!
Destroy them. Watch your futures end.
We've lost shields and our weapons are gone.
Resistance is futile. Perhaps today is a good day to die.
John, look, blow up the damn ship!
No! We are not going to lose the Enterprise. Not to the Borg, not while I'm in command.
It is human nature to wonder what it would be like to never grow old, to experience utter peace and harmony. And it is also human nature for some of us to want what we do not have.
Alert! Area 12. He's trying to remove the headpiece.
Do not delay the countdown.
And for others, to stand in their way.
We are participating in the outright theft of a world.
They were never meant to be immortal.
Who the hell are we to determine the next course of evolution for this people?
Radiation coming from the planet's rings continuously regenerates our genetic structure.
We're only moving 600 people. We'll be able to help billions. This is the moment we've planned for so many years.
How many people does it take before it becomes wrong? How many people does it take, Admiral?
Who wouldn't be tempted by the promise of perpetual youth?
There are hard choices to be made.
Send your ships. Don't let go of this moment.
Looks like you're planning on doing some hunting.
Return to your quarters. That's an order.
No uniform, no orders. The environmental anomalies may have stimulated certain rebellious instincts which could affect everyone's judgment, except mine, of course.
Okay, Data, what do you think we should do?
Saddle up. Lock and load.
On December 11th,
Move these people out!
stand in defiance.
Definitely feeling aggressive tendencies, sir.
Hold your ground.
If a court-martial is the only way to tell what is happening here, I welcome it, Admiral.
Join the rebellion.
Blow out the ramp scoop. Stand by. Full thrusters.
Star Trek Insurrection.
Our eyes reflect our lives, don't they? I can see as well as you can. I can feel everything you feel. In fact, I can feel exactly what you feel.
He said he's a mirror for me. I need to know where the hell he came from.
The same blood runs through our veins.
It was as if part of me had been stolen.
I can feel your hunger.
I must deactivate you. Why? Because you are dangerous.
Look in the mirror. See yourself.
I'm a mirror for you as well.
Don't be so vain. Set a course for Earth. Kill everything.
State your identity.
Captain Janeway of the Starship Voyager. We're just passing through, trying to get home.
From legendary Star Trek producer and director J.J. Abrams comes the remastering of The Journey of a Lifetime.
Sounds great.
Relive the voyage home. Remastered to 16:9 full HD high-definition video. And Dolby Digital sound and music. Including an extensive visual overhaul supervised by J.J. Abrams. Starting on June 4th on Paramount Plus. Star Trek Voyager Remastered. Conquer the Hirogen.
They breached our hull and boarded the ship.
Accept this.
Survive the Year of Hell.
You can't imagine the burden of memory that I carry. What makes you think Voyager will ever reach Earth?
If you get caught, we lose everything. I can get us out of this.
Not if I can get us out of here first.
My God.
Resist the Borg.
I speak for the Borg.
Get this crew home.
The cube.
And reach home.
This ship's been our home.
Live long and prosper.
On Earth, there is no poverty, no crime, no war. You look out the window of Starfleet headquarters and you see paradise. Well, it's easy to be a saint in paradise. But we do not live in paradise. Out there, all the problems haven't been solved yet. Out there are no saints. Just people. Angry, scared, determined people who are going to do whatever it takes to survive.
They'll never succeed as long as they value their lives more than victory.
A true victory is to make your enemies see they were wrong to oppose you in the first place. To force them to acknowledge your greatness. Victory is light! Who are you? Victory is light! Victory is light! Victory is light!
The Dominion.
If the Dominion comes through the wormhole,
first battle will be fought here. And whoever controls Deep Space Nine controls the wormhole.
You're the commander of Deep Space Nine. And the emissary to the prophets, decorated combat officer, widower, father, mentor. And oh yes, the man who started the war with the Dominion.
I'm Captain Benjamin Sisko. Paradise has never seemed so well armed.
¿Quiere acabarlo, capitán?
No sabría cómo.
No es cierto, señor.
Tranquilo, número uno. Vine en busca de seguridad. Pero uno nunca está a salvo del pasado.
Por favor, señor, me están persiguiendo.
Tengo una cita.
Nombre, por favor.
Picard, P-I-C-A-R-D.
Me alegra verle en plena forma.
Tenemos la obligación de investigar.
Usted no, Jean-Luc.
Almirante, intento proteger a la Federación, lo que aún debería representar.
Este ya no es su sitio, Jean-Luc. Vuelva a casa.
Debo ayudarla.
¿De verdad quieres volver al espacio?
Más que nunca. Tengo un plan.
Otra misión de rescate súper secreta y no autorizada.
Es lo único que me ha importado de verdad. Voy con usted.
Necesito tu destreza y tu valor. El pasado ya está escrito. Pero quedamos nosotros para escribir el futuro.
Agarraos.
La enviaron por un motivo.
Yo lo averiguaré.
Ayudo a quienes no tienen a nadie.
¿Qué? ¡No grites!
Hola, Will.
Jean-Luc.
Todos tenemos una historia que debe ser contada. Gracias por no intentar disuadirme, viejo amigo.
No serviría de nada.
But after all this time, I've come to wonder, have you been seeking or running?
Do you recall what I said, Jean-Luc, when last we parted ways? The trial never ends.
Q. I am way too old for your bullshit.
Guys, we got big problems. Something moved us.
Q went back in time and turned our world into a totalitarian nightmare.
Do you understand what this means? Time has been broken.
I will get us home together. The only way to heal our future is to go back and repair the past. There are ways of traveling in time.
Great. Now what?
Welcome to the Earth of the 21st century.
You're saying we can undo this nightmare?
Let's go to work.
You can pilot a starship, but you can't drive.
You two really need to work on your communication. Right. See, there you go. Now you're in sync.
We have 3 days before the future is changed irrevocably. But even in the darkest of circumstances, there is a light.
Where are you taking us?
Home.
Let's show them who we are. We traveled into the future. 930 years. A one-way trip. No going back.
Order to Discovery. Come in. Discovery, do you copy?
You have reached year 3188.
Is there life here? Anywhere?
Multiple life signs detected.
We are completely disconnected, but we are also together.
You know, from around these parts, the Federation mostly collapsed after the burn.
What's the burn?
The burn was the day the galaxy took a hard left.
The Federation isn't just about ships. The Federation is its people.
I've always believed that you were out there somewhere, and that we were a part of the Federation no matter what. Welcome to the future.
Dysfunction aside, you all make a pretty good team. Dysfunction is the team.
We've just accepted it.
No, we haven't.
True believer.
Yeah.
Time traveler.
There was no other way.
The thing is, you got no authority here.
Let's show them who we are. We all want a future that's real, that matters. The Federation gave us the resources and the mandate to solve the biggest, most troublesome problems in the galaxy. And I may question, and I may fear, because the problems often seem insurmountable. But haven't we always risen to meet them? We have work to do, but if things were easy...
It wouldn't be worth it. Huh?
Life is just a blink. It is one heartbeat in the entire lifespan of the universe.
Captain? Captain? Are you with us?
Today, we seek to understand a threat like none our galaxy has faced before.
What exactly is this anomaly?
We're not certain. Our ship was hit by something.
Together, we will meet this threat to our shared galaxy.
Until we understand the anomaly well enough to predict its path, billions more lives will be at risk.
Not on our watch.
Leadership is about balance. Your acts of bravery are huge swings of the pendulum. And there is a very fine line between a pendulum and a wrecking ball.
It'll be bumpy. We could be destroyed. We're totally gonna ignore that warning, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. I've lived a good life.
Jump. With so much at stake, countless lives, futures. Once we enter the anomaly, we are going where no one has gone before. Wherever we come from, whatever our experiences, you got this. We're all in this together.
I gotta have hope that we'll find a way to stop it.
We cannot let fear define us in this moment. The future remains uncertain. But the captain in me knows anything is possible.
Ready when you are, Captain.
Let's fly.